What's good, guys? It's your boy DB and I'm back with another Splinterlands video. Now, everyone should know that last night we had the latest town hall after a week off, and lots of cool things were promised for us. I, however, missed the live thingy because it was like 1 a.m. my time, but Bulldog has already covered some of the stuff, and he hit me up to check that I had a chance to see it, and I've gone and checked out the peaked post. Let's get the website name right, Damien. And it's pretty wild, isn't it? Quite frankly, let's jump over and you can see exactly what I mean. So yeah, first and foremost, blah 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 blah. One of the devs is away. They're still working on the old validator nodes that we discussed last time, which is just one of those things that's going to take a little while, but I mean, it's best to get it done right, and I'm sure that's exactly what the devs are doing, having to iron out all the bugs and stuff. It literally says right there, actually, as I say that they're squashing the bugs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that going on. And then onto the marketing updates. This is the one that I had to, when I went on to Bulldog's video about this, as soon as I woke this morning, I had to double check that this was Splinterlands that this was happening in. But there is actually a partnership with Waka Flocka, who I believe is some sort of rapper. I used to be a rap artist myself, but I mean, he's one of those new gen geezers, I think. So I'm not really familiar with them. But regardless, he's coming. He's a legendary summoner. There's a limited supply of only 1,000 coming out at absolute max level. Half of them in the game and half of them over on Wax, on Atomic Hub. So that's pretty crazy. Clearly it's going to be a whale thing. It's going to be a whale card. I mean, it's a promo, so it's such a limited supply. Max tier, legendary, and a summoner. So that's crazy, and it's death, which is it's one of the ones I would really like to be able to build up. Having poison on all of your cards, I mean, that's pretty awesome. That really is. So yeah, they're looking to launch this at the end of this month, and the way to purchase it is going to be with like hundreds of vouchers and thousands of SPS. So yeah, definitely a whale project. Clearly something that I sadly will not be able to pick up myself. I have like, I don't know, 3 vouchers and just over 1,000 SPS, so I don't think this is for me, sadly. I would like one just for the novelty of it, just the fact it's a promo. I'm a huge collector of these things. I've got a big Pokemon card collection. I play a lot of collector mobile games, Marvel Strike Force, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and that was one of the big things that kind of lured me into Splinterlands to begin with, was the collecting aspect of it. But clearly, there are some older rare cards and some promos that I'm just not going to be able to get my hands on unless I win the lottery. So, or invest really well and I'm able to pick these up at a later date. I don't know. We'll see how it happens. But I mean, this is promising for the game. The game needs this sort of big publicity. I remember when crypto started to crash somewhat recently, and there was a lot of FUD going on. People were saying, "Oh, Splinterlands is dead. It's over," and all this nonsense. Just clearly new to just crypto in general, and just had no idea how the market works and how it fluctuates and the volatility and the ups and downs that we go through. Anyone that's been around for at least a year has already been through a couple of crashes, so we're used to this and we know what's happening. But yeah, there was a lot of FUD going on. Things are settling out and slowly rising, just as they are across the whole market, including the stock market. And these are the kind of things that will give, I believe, a lot of kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Security. A lot of reassurance is the word I'm looking for to the players that are still fairly new to the entire scene in itself. And yeah, this is a great thing. I'm excited for this. As I said, don't really know the guy. Don't think I've ever heard any of his music. But that kind of mainstream crossover is what crypto in general needs. So for Splinterlands to be making those big moves with its continued growth pattern and how fast Chaos Legion is selling, very promising, very, very promising. If you have the ability to pick one of these up, I would. I think it'd be a fantastic investment. I 100% would if I had that kind of budget. I really would. But And sadly, that's not in my budget. I'm picking up all those cheap golds and stuff right now. So that's what I'm doing as an investor. But that's not the only thing. They've also said that there's a partnership with Imagine Dragons. So where did that come from? And another thing that's pretty cool. I actually like some of their music. I am aware of Imagine Dragons. Radioactive still plays quite frequently in my car. There's one or two others, but Radioactive always sticks in my mind because I'm an enormous fan of the TV show The 100, and it was heavily featured in there, particularly in season 1. So always sticks in my mind. And we're getting a 30-second Splinterlands promo playing at each of their tour shows right before the band takes stage. We've also got one of 4 or 5 sponsors on the show. So yeah, that's pretty enormous as well. Having this mainstream crossover, this mainstream appeal is exactly what the game needs, because there are a lot of people that are hesitant when it comes to NFTs. They don't understand that card gaming in particular is probably one of the best current use cases we have for NFTs. But a lot of people just hear the word NFT, they hear those 3 letters and they freak out and start rambling about something they knew nothing about. And you know, that's kind of how it is, because I mean, you just look at how the internet was when it first came out. Loads of people saying that was dead and nobody uses it, it'll never catch on, and yeah, clearly that worked out well for those people. And NFTs and crypto are quite clearly here to stay. Yes, there are a lot of rug pulls. Yes, there are a lot of scams going on, but that was the same thing that happened at the start of the internet too. You just have to stay very, very cautious and you know, don't invest what you can't afford to lose. That's how it is with anything. So to see this kind of crossover mainstream appeal is hugely reassuring for many of the players, and particularly me as a content creator and investor. So yes, it looks like the creative team are also working on a few little things with the lore. I do like those posts. And they're still in talks with the top 6 Chaos Legion, I will get the word out, Chaos Legion pre-sale buyers on designing the legendary summoners. I'm so pumped for all this kind of thing, I really am. I'm like a kid in candy shop with all these new cards and everything going on. And tournaments is a big deal for me. I took part in this tournament feedback myself. I felt that tournaments coming into the game out of nowhere, like I did, I just kind of dived in right before Chaos Legion came out, maybe a couple of months before Chaos Legion came out, and I felt tournaments were a very, very confusing wilderness for a new player. I didn't even understand how to take part in them, or when I was supposed to battle, or what happens, you know. I had no clue. Same with guilds. I think there's a very, very poor breakdown and explanation of guilds right now for new players as well. I'm going to be looking to try and break these things down for you guys, because I've kind of just dipped my toes into it all too. And I'll be taking part in a tournament tonight live on my Twitch channel. So little cheap plug right there. One of Luke's tournaments. And I'm really, really happy they've been trying to find ways to rectify the system and improve this system. Bulldog, my good buddy Bulldog, has a massive tournament going on, well above my pay grade. But I thoroughly encourage you to check it out. I'm sure he'll be streaming it and covering it too, and I'll be there. I'll hang out. Specialized tournaments are coming in too. There's lots of great things. Tournaments, I feel, will allow Splinterlands to get a foothold in the esports scene, which in turn will be absolutely freaking enormous paired with the mainstream appeal and crossovers that we're having. I really do feel the only way is up for Splinterlands, and I think if you've missed out on that 10 cents SPS, I don't think we're going back there ever again, quite frankly. So yes, we've also got a bot constantly created tournament, 8-man tournaments, 1 for each league. Each tournament will be 24-hour rounds, and top 4 places get paid out. I'm good with any of these kind of things. I'm looking to take part in tournaments on a daily basis now. I'm trying to buy in. I actually bought into Cloves one and forgot to register in the 15-minute check-in period, so I lost my entire 1 deck on that. But I'm looking to take part in daily tournaments now. But it looks like they've got their stream team. I have heard of some of this, because obviously my buddy Bulldog is now the community manager. Huge congrats to him. I have heard of this stream team thing. So 74 interested streamers. I'm not sure it's for me personally. You know, I'm a full-time content creator. I'm not sure how that would affect me. or kind of benefit I would get from said thing. I might be better off going solo. We'll see. I might do something with the devs. I have had talk with Chatter over the last couple of months, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think it's great for general game exposure. And yeah, this is just a summary of essentially what I've just discussed. So yeah, the next airdrop coming through and stuff like that. They speculate that a guaranteed drop would be 525 packs, but you know, I know people that have got airdrops with a lot less than that. There's you know, a little bit of chance involved. Land is something I want to invest in. I'm very, very keen to get my hand on a little cheap plot. I was sadly hesitant to join the game back when Land's pre-sale first began, and I wish, oh my word, I wish I had joined. I remember pop-ups and advertisements coming through for Land, and I was like, should I join? Should I join? I loaded the website, absolutely everything, but I didn't know anyone that played it. I didn't really know anything about NFTs at the time. I was still very new into crypto, and I was like, I think I'll play it safe right now. And I was invested in like ETH and Bitcoin and Link and a few other things that looked very stable and secure, and I didn't bite the bullet. I didn't go for it, and it's one of my big investment regrets, I tell you, because Land is expensive now compared to what it was. But I feel I will pick up a plot, and it looks like this is coming up now. We're going to get Land reveals, and all sorts is about to happen. The quests and the season reward chests are all looking to be getting reworked as well. Lots of news on that coming in the future. Very excited to cover that. You'll hear it first here, guys. Don't you worry. And then we got the eye candy. We got a Waka Flocka wallpaper for those of you that want it. I gotta say, he looks really cool in the game. I don't even know what he looks like, but I'm guessing he's got dreads and stuff. And a little bit more. This is really cool. I like this. Oh, concept art for Kitty's plushie. I'm excited for these plushies. I hope they're not too expensive. I hope they don't price me out, because I will actually buy these things just to go on display as, you know, as a content creator, right? So Yodin I would love. I got to borrow Yodin from Bulldog. Oh my god, he's freaking awesome. I loved it. It's well out of my budget, sadly, but yes, definitely awesome, and I would definitely want that plushie. Maybe I can afford the plushie if I can't afford the card, right? And then once again, the recent announcements, Bulldogs tournament, and all that stuff that is going on. Check it out, guys. Do not miss out on this. So once again, thank you for checking out my video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below what you think about all this stuff that's going on right now. Are you excited about this mainstream appeal crossover? Are you excited about new tournament reworks? Are you excited about everything that's going on? Do you want a plushie? I do. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be sure to join my Discord server where you can promote your Splinter talk and peak posts. I'm trying to get things ramped up around here, and I'll catch you tonight on Twitch, where we'll be doing some tournament play on Splinterlands. Till next time, we out of here, guys.